Jerusalem is an important place for many people. It's widely considered one of the holiest places in the world, and every year between 3 and 5 million people visit the holy city. According to the New Testament, Jesus was brought to Jerusalem as a child, and since then those who have visited the ancient city have said they felt a connection. One thing it's not known for is that of mysterious flying crafts. It's odd to think that the two are linked, but every year people who visit and live around Jerusalem report seeing mysterious flying objects. Online groups are some of the best places to find these objects, and because the majority of them don't reach the mainstream media, many people never see them, and most of these photographs go unseen. One recent image that made its way to an online group was this one, and it shows a strange-looking craft above Jerusalem. The person who posted the image explained that they were watching a live cam of the area, and said that they noticed a large-looking craft hovering near the cloud line, estimating it was there for around 20 seconds or so before it quickly vanished. They said the following about the image. As I was watching the live cam, I suddenly noticed something close to the clouds. This thing emerged because it looked like part of the cloud covering had moved, which then revealed the craft that appeared to be hiding behind it. The only way I can describe it is that this thing was dark in the clouds, and was in the shape of a pipe. As I watched it, I could tell that it was just hovering there, and that it looked like it was disappearing every second or so, although I think this was because the clouds were passing over it, which meant it was being partially concealed. After watching the craft for around 20 seconds or so, it then darted to the left of the screen out of view. I'm not sure what this thing was, but it didn't look like anything you'd normally see in the sky. It doesn't match any helicopter, plane or drone that I've seen." End quote. Due to the recent reports of strange-looking objects above and around Jerusalem, it's caused some to label this place as a hotspot, with some locals reporting that they'll often see fast-travelling objects in the sky that appear to vanish, large orbs that can be seen pulsating different colours, and large ships that have the ability to travel at extremely fast speeds, all while staying completely silent. It's for this reason that some amateur researchers have said that this place deserves the title of being called a hotspot, and that every year reports seem to increase. But as with the majority of places that report these kinds of activity, capturing them on camera is notoriously difficult, especially if they're high in the sky or travelling at fast speeds. Phone cameras aren't built to take photographs of small objects in the sky. The minute people try to do this, the end result usually comes out blurry. This has been tested time and time again, and even trying to video or photograph a plane in the sky is extremely difficult. These long cigar-shaped crafts are actually one of the most reported crafts, along with the Orban disc. Eyewitnesses who see them often report these crafts as being long, black or grey in colour, slender, silent, and are also able to travel at high speeds. The issue that many amateur researchers have is trying to figure out what these things are, as no one has come forward to claim that it's them who's behind the sightings. One of the most interesting things about these crafts is that of their shape. They don't really match anything that we have in our skies. The only thing they could be compared to is that of an airship, but these are notoriously slow and can't vanish within the blink of an eye, with the top speed of these things coming in at around 70 miles per hour. The origins of these mysterious aircrafts are definitely not new, and they actually go way back before the invention of the aeroplane, with researchers saying that these were one of the first reported crafts that were seen in our sky that couldn't be explained. One person recently sent me the following message. "I have a sighting that I'd like to share with you. I don't want to tell anyone I know about this because it goes against my beliefs. For the last few nights I've been seeing these strange lights above Jerusalem. I live very close by and I've never seen anything like it. The objects looked like they're large balls that will pulsate. I could see them flying around in the air at high speeds. Oddly though, they weren't making any sound while doing this. They would occasionally pulsate and then roam the area again. It almost looked like the lights were searching for something. They weren't just flying randomly, they were dipping down and then back up again. I tried to take some photographs, but the lights were not very big, and they weren't showing up on the camera very well. It just looked like a blur when I saw the images. I've done some research online and I can see that others have seen strange lights in the sky above Jerusalem. I don't know what it was, but I thought I'd share my experience with you." End quote. This eyewitness sounds like they saw an orb. These crafts are known within UFO circles as they've been witnessed by many people. These glowing orbs come in a variety of different colours, ranging from blue, red, orange, yellow, pink, silver, green and black, and most people who've seen them have said they appear to pulsate, and that they can fly at extremely fast speeds. Those that have seen them have said they look to be under intelligent control, and that due to how fast they fly it's near impossible to get a high quality photograph. UFO researchers have looked into these reports and said that these crafts are some of the most interesting ones, with some saying that they remind them of hyper-advanced drones. Antarctica has been a place of mystery for years. Ever since the first explorers touched down on this barren wasteland, various interesting and strange discoveries have been uncovered. Although the majority of these have helped us to better understand the landscape, there's groups of people who have theorized that Antarctica may be hiding advanced secrets. Although denied by researchers, scientists and others who studied the continent, there's a large group of people who suggest that Antarctica is littered with numerous anomalies, many of which can't be explained. One of the most recent ones to be shared is this one, with users saying that it looks like something has become exposed by the snow, noting that it appears to show a large circular formation on top of a mountain. The find was made using Google Earth, with those who've seen the images saying that it looks like it shows a mysterious craft. For years now, people have been fascinated with the icy continent, and have used Google Earth to aid them in finding these alleged advanced aircrafts. Although scientists and researchers have tried to explain these sightings as nothing more than shifting ice, amateur researchers have said this isn't what they're seeing, and that also scattered across the icy continent is that of large buildings that resemble pyramids, saying that this could be what we're seeing because all across the world we have proof of giant pyramid-like structures, with some of them even being found underwater and under dense jungle regions. It's for this reason that some groups have put forward the idea that these mysterious buildings and aircrafts that can allegedly be seen in and around Antarctica may be linked. The supposed findings of unidentified flying objects found all across the Antarctic continent is not anything new. In fact, users have said that satellite surveillance is revealing more of these crafts as the ice begins to melt. They say that some of the most common places to see these sources is close to things like mountains, suggesting that the reason behind this is because they may have crashed, while others have said that these are actually archaeological discoveries, and that the melting ice is finally revealing them, noting that they could have been buried for thousands of years. Enthusiasts have also claimed that there is evidence of trapped unidentified flying objects deep within the glacial formations of the icy continent, trapped there and waiting to be uncovered by research teams stationed on the southern continent, noting that we have proof of large tank-like structures next to these downed aircrafts, and that this is proof that these are discoveries, and that the government have gone in to retrieve them. This has led a wide variety of theorists to believe that perhaps the governments of the world have been discovering these things for years now, and that secret research bases have been established in the continent in order to study them, and potentially find more that may be hidden underneath the ice. One thing that is for sure is that there's a number of research bases across Antarctica, and that there's reports of them carrying out strange activity on the surface, as well in subglacial lakes. There has been a number of reported findings on websites, where theorists of all kinds have claimed to have spotted secret and undisclosed research bases across the icy continent, there could be a secret location for international research efforts hidden from the public. This has spawned a number of legends and theories that claim that these research bases could be used for anything from a secret military base to that of bases that research the unknowns of our world. Though there is little evidence for this claim, the continent continues to be the prime location for such hidden research efforts that works to be isolated from any habitable conditions and prying eyes. Another strange theory surrounding the nature of the icy continent has been emerging in recent months that's left many wondering if Antarctica is truly as isolated as once believed. Reports of sudden changes in the weather, strange noises emerging from the ground, rivers of red water, and ice that appears to be almost aware of the people walking on it, moving and growing, has left many wondering if the glaciers that we've come to catalogue as nothing more than ice are actually alive, and that we don't fully understand them. Several strange phenomena surrounding the ice has come forward in recent years that help to support this theory. One such phenomenon is that of the singing ice. Researchers have found that when placing seismic sensors into the large glaciers located on the ice, they were detecting a strange low vibration, inaudible to human ears that stretch all throughout the miles of ice inhabiting the area. Others have even reported that after striking the ice, digging down, drilling, or doing any other invasive actions into the ice, it has caused a dramatic shift in the stability of the ice and the surrounding weather previously unpredicted, leading some to believe that the ice is actively defending and fighting back against such intrusions. As of right now, these are just all theories, and researchers and scientists who work in the region have said there's nothing strange going down in Antarctica, and that all of the alleged objects that can be seen and around the continent can be easily explained using everyday things. One researcher said that one of the most common explanations behind the alleged crust is that of shifting snow, and that the reason why they're seen close to things like mountains is because what's happened is a large piece of ice has fallen off and skidded along the surface of Antarctica, making it appear as though something crash-landed, when they say that's not what's happened. Regardless, believers have said that no one has come forward to explain why tanks have been seen surrounding these objects, noting that there's definitely something strange happening in Antarctica. So what do you make of these mysterious discoveries, and what do you think these mysterious objects are? Also, what do you make of the idea that Antarctica is home to large pyramid-like structures? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.